last Friday, February 19th, 2021, will forever remain a day when I accomplished a major milestone in my speaking and leadership journey. It was a major milestone because it's a day when I hosted an area contest, an international speech contest in another district in another country. You may be asking yourself, why was it significant? Why was it a major milestone in my life? It's a major milestone because I accomplished three things. One, this contest was in another country where I'm an area director in Los Angeles. Secondly, there were very many moving parts that had to be brought together for it to be a success. And thirdly, the audience was huge. There were 76 audience members watching and listening. Though I am proud of that accomplishment, I credit the success of it to my mentor, who's also my division director in District 1. He's called Gijo Jones. He shared with me three things that led to the success of that event. One, he shared with me his wisdom. We started talking about the contest last year before when Christmas. So when I was doing my club visits, I started reminding the clubs that as soon as we come to the next year, we'll have a contest. So they should start preparing. As soon as we jumped into 2021, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Edmonton Mountain Time, I would meet with my mentor to flash out and brush and update each other on the progress. By starting early, I was able to be ready for last week's event 1 week prior. So the week prior to the 19th, I was just trying to tie a few loose ends. Secondly, he shared with me his knowledge. He's good in Excel. So we created an Excel sheet whereby we listed all the key functionaries. And as I was filling those functionaries, I was putting them there. So it was clear to know where are the missing links and where are the missing gaps. As I've said, he's also good in Excel. He also showed me how to create an agenda. So as I was filling up the functionaries, the agenda was being populated automatically on this side. Thirdly, he shared with me his experience. Last year, he was area director. From last year's experience, he transferred it to me. He was able to give me names of people who will help me with key functions. For example, the chief judge, and the chief judge was able to get the judges who are anonymous. He helped me get the chief timer. He helped me get a few other names to fill, like the Toastmaster role for the humorous, the Toastmaster role for the international. From his experience, I was able to glean that and make things much easier for me. I really benefited from having a mentor. It made my work so much easier. How did I benefit? One, I learned how to trust people. I'm in Edmonton, the function is in Los Angeles. I had to learn to trust. I had to learn to delegate. I had to learn to organize. I learned how to be able to lead, how to motivate people. All these things I learned from my mentor. However, mentorship is not just about the mentor or the mentee. The mentor also benefits. There's something we had planned in the agenda, which was that as soon as I've done my opening speech or my opening thoughts, I was now to introduce or acknowledge the other dignitaries. However, we had a protocol officer. Now, because sometimes there are things that are unforeseen, there is one contestant who did not come for the briefing the previous evening, and neither did she come on time for the briefing before the contest. So we had to go to breakout rooms without her. In my absence, the protocol officer was checking who was arriving. When it was my turn to announce the dignitaries, I called upon the protocol officer to do that for me. My mentor quickly sent me a chat and questioned, "Patrick, I thought you were supposed to call the dignitaries." I quickly wrote back to him and told him that it is not a wise idea, because it is very challenging to try and monitor everything happening and at the same time also keep track of the dignitaries who are popping into the Zoom platform. He concurred with me, and now moving forward, we have decided that we will let the protocol officer announce and accept the dignitaries as they go in, and let the contest chair focus on all the other things that are happening. So mentoring helps both the mentee and also the mentor. So he benefited by having this insight. From my experience, Toastmasters mentoring and mentoring at any level is very important. Science has proved that those who are mentored are at least 20% more productive than people who are not mentored. So I encourage any one of you, when you pick up a new role or a new challenge, look for somebody who has done it, who has succeeded before you. Ask them to mentor you.